Well, safety concerns nationwide after the deaths of several young football players. The family of a West Virginia middle schooler who died last month is the latest to call for stronger safety measures for student athletes. Cohen Craddock would have been 14 years old yesterday. He died after suffering a head injury during football practice. The National Federation of State High School Associations reports 7 student athletes died in August due to heart, head, or heat injuries. Friday's death of a Florida student marked the 8th death. And just last year, there were 16 football-related deaths in total. We're now joined by Ryan Craddock, Cohen Craddock's father. Thank you so much for joining us in this time. I'm so sorry for your loss. How are you and your family holding up, sir?
We're trying to do the best we can, given the circumstances, just trying to stay positive.
I can't fathom the pain that you're enduring right now. Yesterday, as I mentioned, it would have been Cohen's 14th birthday. How did you honor him and his memory?
We had a birthday as normal. We celebrated what would have been his 14th birthday on Earth and first birthday in heaven.
Well, he was a beautiful little boy, died from a football injury. Take us through what happened to him and what have you learned?
From my understanding, typical play at practice. He just got tangled up with some other guys and just fell and hit his head on the ground, and then went downhill from there, and ultimately leading to his death.
How long had Cohen been playing football? And when he was first starting out in the sport, did you ever have any idea or a worry that something like this could possibly happen to your son?
This was his second year ever playing football, first for the Madison Middle School. And no, I never imagined we would be in this position. Just something you'd think could never happen.
I understand that you're pushing for protective gear like Gaurdian caps for these players. Tell us about the Caps for Cohen initiative that you started.
That's correct. The Gaurdian caps, after his incident, I've learned I feel like it would have been a totally different outcome had Cohen been wearing one of these caps. It's just an added layer of protection to the existing helmet. They're really cheap, really easy to put on. And for what they are, I'm just surprised that all athletes is not wearing them by now.
Yeah, and why would we not implement that in the sport? Have you talked to other families who've also lost children?
I've had several families reach out from all across the nation, and this has been going on for quite some time. And you know, we need to make a stand now before any other kid gets hurt and possibly can prevent these injuries.
And in your opinion, what are the biggest challenges facing player safety today?
For one, the Gaurdian cap, I think, is necessary for all athletes from all levels. Second to that, I think we need to do more training, not only to coaches, but parents and students as well, or athletes as well, to know the signs and symptoms of head injuries and more training to know how to avoid these.
And as you know, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, football is America's favorite sport. How can parents balance safety, with keeping kids involved in the game that they love?
In my opinion, I think adding the Gaurdian cap would give a sense of peace. It seems to be working through the NFL and the college level, so why not take care of our kids with the same?
And you wouldn't tell other families, maybe football is not the sport to choose after what you've been through?
No, I'm a football player myself. Everybody loves football. I'm not trying to change the game. I just want our kids to be safe in doing so.
And lastly, some say it's time to reconsider tackle football for younger players. What are your thoughts there?
I think there's a certain age limit to where we need to consider maybe the contact of it. But again, I'm not trying to change the game of football. I just want the kids to be safe while out on the field.
Well, Ryan Craddock, thank you so much for your time. I'm so sorry that you and I even have to talk about this live on air, and I'm thinking for your family. And I know you're going through a lot of loss and pain right now. Thinking of you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate your time. Gosh, just unfathomable.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.